Watching KMTR News Source 16, and this is News Source at 6:30.
We're just 2 days away from the first ever college football playoff national championship game and learning new details about the two Duck players who didn't board the flight to Arlington. Thanks for joining us for News Source 16 at 6:30. I'm Carly Gomez. Both Darren Carrington and Ayel Ford tested positive after an NCAA drug test. Senior Ayel Ford was not expected to play Monday, but freshman Carrington has been the Ducks' latest weapon at wide receiver. In our top story, News Source 16's John Franke joins us live now from Dallas. John, this morning, Coach Helfrich spoke about wide receiver Darren Carrington. What did he have to say?
At 8:30, but to Oregon, who arrives here late last night, it seemed more like 6:30. Now, all the talk today was about suspended wide receiver Darren Carrington. Head coach Mark Helfrich confirmed that Carrington did not make the trip and will not play in Monday's national title game.
For him, it's disappointing, but it will not be a distraction. It's a great thing to talk about, and the only thing that I'll talk about from that standpoint is confirm that, you know, it's an NCAA policy that is in play here, and he's ineligible for this game, and we'll ride.
And after those opening remarks about the suspension of Darren Carrington, head coach Mark Helfrich wanted to quickly drop the issue.
When you say that's all we're going to talk about, that's all we're going to talk about. Appreciate the question, though. That's all we're going to talk about it. Yeah, appreciate it. I appreciate the question again, but let's go. Let's move. We're going to waste a lot of time here.
The Ducks have not faced many off-the-field issues this season, so the timing of this, just days before the national title game, really could not be any worse.
Distractions are distractions if you let them be, and being having a loss is a distraction. Getting guys injured is a distraction. Media is a distraction. Winning big is a distraction, and how you manage those things is what matters the most. And our guys have managed them all those situations very well.
And while losing Carrington, who scored a pair of touchdowns in the Rose Bowl, seems like a big loss, the Ducks aren't worried about who will pick up his lost production.
You have to talk to, Coach Frost and Coach Helfrich. I'm just trying to do my best to stay prepared, so when my number is called, I'm there to deliver.
We all put enough pressure on ourselves, whether he's here or not, you know what I mean? So we just still want to go out there and make plays and be able to be a game changer.
You let down by that?
No comment. No comment.
That was Byron Marshall saying no comment when I asked him if he felt let down by Carrington being suspended. I think that very short answer speaks volumes. Now, the Ducks seemed somewhat tense today. Their answers were very terse. They looked like a team that had just been punched in the gut, but that could have been because of the very early wake-up call. Coming up later, we'll hear from Ohio State. The Buckeyes, unlike the Ducks, seemed like they actually wanted to talk to us today. We'll have their story coming up later on in sports. Reporting live from downtown Dallas, John Franke, KMTR News Source 16 Sports. Carly, back.
Thank you, John. With just days until the national championship game, the Eugene Airport was swarming with green and yellow today. If it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck, well, it must be a University of Oregon fan headed to Texas for the national championship game.
We sold 20,000 tickets through the athletic department, and so we will have a great showing of Ducks down in Dallas.
Paul Clifford right there says about 1,000 fans were expected to fly Saturday through the Alumni Association charter flights, and plenty more fans were expected